welcome back to my channel. So this is Ramandeep Singh and welcome back to the Hack with Infy preparation series. So in this video lecture we will be continuing with the next problem, and this problem involves XOR operations, bitwise XOR. So here I'm already assuming that you people know what a bitwise OR operation is. So in a bitwise OR operation, when we XOR similar bits we get 0, but when we XOR dissimilar bits we get 1. So that is the fundamental XOR operation. So what we have to do in this particular problem is, we have been given an array A of n integers and some queries Q of type L and R, where L is the starting index and R is the ending index. We need to find the XOR of all values from L to R inclusive, and we need to print the answer for that particular queries. So we have q such queries in this particular problem, and we have to solve this problem optimally. The size of the array goes up to 10 to the power 5, and the number may go up to 10 to the power 9. So let's see how segment tree is useful in this type of problem, and why it actually work, and why other techniques fail in this particular problem. So let's jump to the welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So let's start solving this problem which we were discussing about, that is range XOR queries. So what we have been given in this problem statement is, given an array of n integers, your task is to process q queries of the form, what is the XOR sum of values in range A to B. Okay. So let's see, the input contains, so what's the XOR sum? Let's first understand that. The XOR sum of values from index A to index B is the XOR of all the values present in this range, starting from A ending at B inclusive. For example, let's take this particular range, 2, 4. So 2 is this, if we take 1 based indexing, 2, 3, 4. So we have values 2, 4, 5. So if we take XOR sum of 2, XOR 4, XOR 5, then what we will have is, let's see, 2 is 0 0 0 1 0, XOR 4 is 1 0 0, XOR 5 is 1 0 1. So let's perform XOR operation over this bit, the least significant bit. 0 XOR 0 XOR 1, that will give me 1. Then let's take this bit, 1 XOR 0 XOR 0 will give me 1. 0 XOR 1 XOR 1 will give me 0. So we have 3 as the XOR sum of 2, 4, 5. That is the values from index 2 to index 4. Okay. So in this fashion we have been given q queries, and we are supposed to find the XOR sum for these values, the XOR sum for those q ranges. So how to do it? Let's see. So all you have to do is to just very simple technique. So if you have followed the last two videos, all you have to do is to go to this segment tree template. Okay, so let's first choose a language, C++, and move to the segment tree template. So I'm assuming all of you know what a segment tree is. So copy this build function, paste it. Now here, in instead of adding the two values, we will XOR them. That's all. So where's the segment tree? Here. So leaf nodes contain individual values. The parent of these two leaf nodes will contain XOR of 1 and 3. So XOR of 1 and 3 will be what? 3 is 0 1 1 and 1 is 0 0 1. So that would give me 0 1 0. So this will contain 0 1 0. Okay. And in this fashion, the XOR of this range and this range will give me the XOR of this range. So if I want the XOR of range from 0 to 2, then I'll find the XOR from 0 to 1 and 2 to 2, and I will XOR these two values, and that will give me the XOR sum of 0 to 2. Simple operation, similar to like addition. We do not have to change much. Now copy that build function. Now copy the sum function. So we do not have update queries, so we don't use that update function. So instead of sum, let's call it XOR sum. x small लेते हैं, XOR sum camel case में. So XOR s capital, XOR s capital. तो इसकी वैल्यू that will give me the XOR sum. And यहाँ आते हैं. So all we have to do is just read the input भी similar तरीके से read करना है. n and q, फिर आपका आ जाएगा the first line contain n and q, then x array, then q lines, each contains a range a and b, where I want to find the value, where I want to find the XOR sum from a to b. ठीक है, बस यही करना है इसमें. तो चलो करते हैं इसको, रीड करते हैं इनपुट. तो मैंने इनपुट रीड किया, int n q can q int x n for less than n can x of I while q minus minus. यहाँ मैंने a, b को रीड किया, जीरो बेस्ड इंडेक्सिंग में कन्वर्ट किया, एंड जीरो बेस्ड इंडेक्सिंग में कन्वर्ट करने के बाद आई जस्ट, अच्छा बिल्ड तो करना ही भूल गया, लेट्स कॉल दिस बिल्ड फंक्शन. एंड बिल्ड फंक्शन इज एरे वर्टेक्स एंड द रेंज. सो एरे इज x 1 0 और n-1 रेंज में मुझे बिल्ड करना है. देन यहाँ पे आई विल आंसर मेरा होगा सिंपल XOR sum for this particular vertex 1 1 0 n-1 a b, and I will print this answer like this. ठीक है, and मैक्रो यूज़ कर लेते हैं, हैश डिफाइन int to belong long int. I hope it will work, and let's check with this test case. अच्छा ट्री तो डिक्लेयर ही नहीं किया हमने, सॉरी फॉर दैट. वी हैवंट डिक्लेयर्ड द ट्री येट. सो कांस्टेंट इंट मैक्स एन 2000011 एंड इंट टी 4 इंटू मैक्स एन. सेगमेंट ट्री हमने उठाया ही नहीं था यहाँ से, ये वाला सेगमेंट ट्री एक्चुअल जो है ये वाला, दिस वन. Because we have this macro, the int 32. चलो 3064 and that's all. I'll copy it and फिर मैं इसको फाइल में डालूँगा. तो सबमिट करते हैं. Got accepted. So that's all for this one. And what's the time complexity for this? Of course this is log n, and this is like one time build, so will not count it. And this is q into log n. The time complexity would be q big of q log n. Cool है. Since we are also building segment tree, the space would be this. तो segment tree build कर रहे हैं ना. Cool है. तो सिंपल सा सवाल था, कुछ खास नहीं था. तो build XOR sum, build update sum, build update XOR sum, build update, minimum build update, maximum, ये थोड़े कॉमन से क्वेश्चंस हैं विच यू शुड हैव ऑन टिप्स, कि जैसे ये क्वेश्चंस दिखें अच्छा हाँ इसका तो ऐसा होगा इस तरह से, ठीक है. So that's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye, ladies and gentlemen. And the next problem is going to be for us would be uh, range update queries. What is the value at position k? Yeah, range update. Now comes the something new, right? We will learn about range updates. Okay, so that's all for this one, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Stay tuned with Ramandeep Singh, and for the new content and for more such preparation series, subscribe to my channel and do hit the like button as well. Bye bye.